Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. So in this video, James is putting me in drag.
Yes!
And it's actually gonna be my first time in drag. It's a funny story about that. I did an elf look a few videos ago. It went not so good.
We remember.
But the funny part is Coco Montrese saw that picture and it was like, Ernie, is that you in drag? I was like, no, that was an elf look. It didn't really go the way I wanted it to. And she was like, don't do that again.
And the only way Coco Montrese knows how to give advice.
And that was hilarious. But guess what? We are here.
And we are going to make you a, butch queen first time at a ball. So this is what we're going to do today.
Mm-hmm.
I have to glue your eyebrows down, which you're actually pretty skilled at from the elf video. If I had to give you a compliment, the eyebrows were down.
Oh, and by the way, I do have a video about blacking my eyebrows when James taught me how to black the eyebrows. So you could check that out. We're gonna go off camera to black the brows and we'll be right back.
Yep, because it's boring.
It's boring as hell. Be right back. All right, we are back. James blocked my eyebrows. And just as a reminder, we did do a video on how to block the eyebrows. There's one on James' channel and there's two now on mine. So you can just check down. I'll link those down below.
And bear in mind, if I did a bad job on the eyebrows, I'll be highly scrutinized. I am already prepared for it, but it's fine. All right, so we should get started. You've had foundation on your face before, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, thank God.
I'm surprised you're not priming me.
Oh, I probably should do that. I know you're here to remind me.
But for what? I'm not really going on stage or anything, so does it even matter?
But you know what? It's good to have a nice blank canvas. Here we go.
Should we do the YouTube thing?
What's that?
And we're using Angel Veil by NYX. Some people said that to me. I was like, is it NYX? And I thought it was NYX. And somebody's like, no, it's NYX. I'm like, wow.
I don't think they know what they're talking about. I don't think anyone knows what they're talking about when it comes to makeup, because when I worked at a makeup counter, baby, I was lying through my teeth.
I think it's NYX.
Yeah, that's what I thought. And
I think you're right.
And someone was like, NYX. Oh, and by the way, we have Trixie in the background.
I'll be quiet.
They're just chilling with our dog.
By the way, when I watch your videos, I talk this much. I talk like that.
All right, so I got you all primed. And look at that, the sideburns are getting covered with makeup. The power of Dermablend.
Oh yeah, I was about to fade my hair and then I realized I don't know how to fade hair.
You're really, I'm fading my hair for this shit. I already gotta have makeup on. I'm not gonna look awful outside of this.
Oh, it's funny because I literally just posted a selfie and they're like, oh my God. Someone's like, you have such a chiseled jaw. I'm like, it's all an illusion. I'm literally stretching my neck up and my chin.
Oh, please. You already know this from doing my boy stuff for Manscaped. Like, I have more photo retouching done to my boy pictures than my girl ones.
I'm like fully just posing like this. So under my chin goes away. All right, we're gonna do foundation real quick and be right back. Whoop. All right, foundation is on. Trixie said I look crazy as hell, and I believe her.
You look like George Lopez without eyebrows.
Oh my God.
Oh my God, that reminds me, when I went to West Hollywood, they have that wax museum. I took a picture next to the George Lopez one. Everybody thought I was his son when I posted it on Instagram.
That's just rude.
And it's crazy because, I don't really know my dad. So maybe.
All right, let's cut your face off, Lord. I'm using a David Buster's card. It's what I had available, so don't judge. Don't you dare judge me.
I'm not judging that you went. I'm judging that you still have it. How bad are you at games that that's the souvenir?
Baby, let me tell you this. I went with a straight friend to try and, be that girl, and I was not that girl.
It's not what you think.
They came back from the dead and told me I still wasn't that girl. All right, let's cut it on camera frame so they can actually see what I'm doing here. My skill.
Yeah, the reason why I sat this way is because the other side has a pimple.
I sit sideways because my nose is never straight. Have you never done your makeup before?
Mm-mm.
So they're getting a first on this channel.
Yep, this is my first time in drag.
You've seen her do makeup and you still want her to.
Yep.
You're next.
You have a good face for drag though. Like, you don't have to wear 500 pounds of makeup.
I know. I just do it to make y'all feel good.
Otherwise, I'm obsessed with your no makeup face.
Shut up. Shut up.
I'm obsessed with it. Roll the footage. Roll the footage.
Ew.
It's so good.
Look at here. I got on Drag Race with that no makeup face, so.
It's so sickening.
Now, what kind of eyebrow are you going for? Are you going for like Divine?
Evil Queen from Snow White. I'm going for it. I feel like we can achieve that look. I always go with like 3 ideas in mind as what my end game is going to be. You're either going to be Evil Queen, Divine, or Margot Robbie, depending on how it goes. Now, Ernie, what inspired you to get all dressed up in drags today?
Content.
Not
gonna lie.
honest with your audience, good lord. Okay, so we're going for Angry Chola. I feel like that's a look we can pull off today.
I mean, that would have been me in high school. TBH.
All the girls we hung out with.
Right. I remember there's this one girl I used to hang out. Like, her eyebrows weren't bad, and then all of a sudden one day, her eyebrows were like near her forehead, and I'm like, what the f? And that was before like I even knew much about drag or anything. She had drag eyebrows in high school.
Like she shaved them off and painted them on.
Mm-hmm.
That's a level of psychotic I want to get into.
They were like divine eyebrows.
Why? Did you ever explain? You weren't rude enough to call attention to it?
No, because that's the time she was hanging out with like all the cholos and cholas.
So
So
you want to get beaten up.
that's what happened.
Whew. All right. The eyebrows are down. That's like one of the most important things. Now, if anything else goes wrong, at least I can say that worked out.
Okay, good.
All right.
All right, we are back. Trixie left, Brandon left, so now it's the 2 of us again. And
Just.
yeah.
I was almost going to say just the 2 of us, but we can't afford that.
Especially on my startup channel.
Oh, no.
On my salary.
On this potato? Come on now. All right, let me open your eye a little bit. Now, this is going to be a little uncomfortable because I have to get the lash right here. Because you got some hooded ass eyes. Your whole hooded part is going to be eyeliner. That's what I learned actually from Vander Von Odd, because he's got hooded eyes too. So it's just like everything's a everything's with eyeliner. It's just a triangle. We are going to start by highlighting the brow. I did one eye off camera to give me a guideline where to go. And then we're just gonna do the face, honestly. Real easy. Not gonna do anything too crazy.
I just think it's funny that you asked me earlier, so what inspired you to get in drag? I'm like, content.
I'm not used to that kind of honesty. Normally when I do these kind of makeover videos, everyone's just like, I always admired the art form, and like they give you kind of the stock stuff you expect. And you're just like, because it's a video. You're here, I'm here, let's make a video.
Yeah, like I'm not gonna go out there and like pursue a number. And then fast forward 10 years later.
Right.
And I'll be like, I'm coming.
It's like duo acts. Or it's just like, we could do that bit where you're my stunt dancer.
Oh my god. You're just like, and then I just jump in right.
Just like I put the wig down. Yes.
Oh my god, that has to be like a curtain. And then you go like this, and then I bounce out like.
I actually want that now. All right, now I'm gonna use a contour palette to map out where your eye is going to go. I'm just dipping into all 3. From Anastasia, Beverly Hills. Which, oddly enough, when I was on Drag Race, this is the one product they didn't give me in that sickening supply of Anastasia, Beverly Hills.
Wow.
The one thing I could actually used.
You know what's crazy?
What's that?
When you got on, like, obviously, when you got on season 9, we both, because I helped y'all with the audition video, if y'all didn't know, but we both did not know the whole, I don't know, I guess the unwritten rules of getting on Drag Race, where you're supposed to, like, prepare beforehand.
Well, bear in mind, when Trixie got on, we basically lost touch with her as soon as she got on. So there wasn't like I had anyone to confide in or ask advice from.
No, because honestly, I didn't follow Drag Race like that either. Like, I catch a few episodes every now and then, but I didn't know there was a whole little unwritten rules of, oh, after you come back, you gotta have photo shoots with the costumes and post them on social media. And I'm like, what? And then bring your wigs already pre-styled because you're not gonna have any time over there.
No time. I came there thinking I would have time to actually do stuff. That was not the case. Wigs I had brought for certain things ended up getting used that day. Like I had makeover wigs that I had bought for me and my partner, and I ended up stacking them together and using that for my runway.
I forgot where I was going with that story, so let's move on. I had a point to make and I lost it.
Well, like you were always helping me out before that, so it only made sense that you'd be helping me out when I got on.
We got lost in conversation. I lost my point.
You know what? It's fine. Now, I'm excited to see what this is going to look like because you have never done anything like this before.
The closest thing, I guess, was my elf look.
Because y'all know, like, Ernie had no interest in doing drag whatsoever. It's like the fact that you even asked to do this kind of like took me aback. Like, well, okay, I'm interested to see what it's gonna look like. I'm also a little scared because what if Ernie is prettier than me?
Oh my god. Well, also, people on your channel have been asking for you to make over me, and people on my channel have been asking for that too. So I'm like, might as well do it. Content.
And honestly, like, I'd rather put it on yours because, well, you sent to break up all those food videos. We don't have to keep eating cereal themed after Wendy's treats.
Oh my god, that was such a disappointment.
We're wondering why we're not losing any weight. Every other week it's us, let's try something horrible for us.
All right, we are back. I don't know what my face looks like. I've been trying really hard not to look, especially since I'm running the camera as well. So it's like, who knows how this video is gonna look? Hopefully it looks okay.
Let's see what goes on here.
Because we're using a camera that doesn't autofocus.
Oh boy.
So we'll see.
It doesn't autofocus?
No, I might look like, oh my god. Remember Caitlyn Jenner where she had her reality show?
Yes.
And her whole face was blurred out? I feel like that's how we're gonna look.
All right, so what we can do is look to the corner right there.
That corner is an LED light.
Oh shit. Well, we're almost done, so just suffer for a little longer for me. Okay.
I'm gonna be blind. There's a big old light in front of my eyes.
I didn't even think about that. My bad. That wasn't on purpose. Just sometimes life works out for you.
Oh my god, in your last video, we started a new series. Iconic Blondes. Everybody's like, oh my god, we love the new setup. I'm like, it's just curtains in a hotel room.
Do you know how pissed off I am to hear that? We've invested hundreds of dollars in beautiful backdrops and curtains. Curtains. That's all I needed this whole time. The whole time. Okay, so let's do the under eye with the liner. Now this one, you're gonna have to try and be a little still for me because if it messes up, you're gonna look crazy.
Oh, I mean, crazy drag.
It's a look.
It's not really, I mean, it's actually kind of like a good thing for me.
It's very in.
It's in with the kids, y'all. Oh, you know what's crazy? A few people have always been asking, how did we meet? Y'all, do y'all really want to know how we met?
We actually didn't really like each other that much. If I recall, like when we were in middle school, we weren't friends.
Yeah, we met in middle school, and then everyone always asks us, how did you guys meet? Like middle school, and they always go like, ah, and I'm like, girl, it is not as sweet as you think it is.
You want to know the truth? I'll tell you the truth. So basically, we had met in middle school. We exchanged numbers because that's what you do when you're young and want to make new friends. And back in them days, you actually call people on the phone.
Oh my god, that was before social media.
Yeah, it was before MySpace.
Wow.
And you called me randomly one summer day because you were bored. And came to hang out at my house. We played Def Jam Vendetta.
Oh my god, that game was such a serve. Lil' Kim was in there.
That was Fight for New York. Vendetta
snap.
was the wrestling one.
Oh, never mind. I was thinking.
Although Fight for New York was an even bigger serve. That was way better than the Head Justice League.
I thought it was Def Jam.
The Def Jam games were a serve. They should bring those back.
But we met in middle school just because, you know, we were friends. We actually didn't start dating until like early, middle 20s.
It all kind of blends together. We don't really do anniversaries or stuff like that.
We're not really traditional. Even though we should probably like look back on social media and be like, okay, when was this time?
Exactly did it
happen? When did it happen? Let's do anniversaries like everybody else. Well, we also said when you went on Drag Race, we also made like a little rule where we're like, we're not gonna show me off because people are crazy, especially that audience. Sorry, y'all. Sorry, you a Drag Race fan. Y'all know if you're a Drag Race fan, you are a Drag Race fan.
You know you're crazy.
Y'all know what I'm talking about. So then I don't know. You start creating your own fan base outside of Drag Race, and we're like, you know what?
Y'all are cool.
Y'all are cool.
We can let you in a little bit. Because it's also like, I also want to be very protective of my personal life just because it's not fair to you. Because at that time, you didn't want to like pursue anything like that on YouTube or anything. You liked being behind the scenes.
I do like being behind the scenes way more than front. But now I'm like, YouTube is actually kind of fun. I see your comments and I comment back. So it's like, it's a good little community that's happening here.
And like that's one of the things I think we got really lucky with, like with the people that subscribe to me, they subscribe for the content and what I'm interested in, as opposed to like other people where you can tell they're pretty bored behind the camera. Like they're getting so sick and tired of what they're doing.
Now I'm trying to pin back. Was it early 20s? Was it like 23 or 25?
I think it might have been around like 23-ish. Yeah, that makes a lot more
We're so
sense.
bad, y'all. But you know what?
2014 is when we officially started.
Oh, my nose started itching. But you know what? If you're in like a non-traditional relationship, just know that it's okay, because not everybody over there, not everyone has like a traditional like relationship of like what mainstream media or whatever people try to tell you.
Yeah, and like neither one of us, after we like kind of decided traditional wasn't really for us. Like it works what we have. Not doing all that like, you forgot my anniversary. You forgot our 1 month anniversary.
Oh my God, we do
We got so many gays that celebrate those.
We do be seeing some like newer couples. They're like, oh my God, 2 weeks anniversary, and I'm like, damn girl.
Have you even farted in front of them yet?
I think for us, wait, it's been like 7 years. I feel like 7 years is always your to-go-to answer.
It's stock answer. We dated in 2014.
That's almost 10 years.
Yeah.
Holy
My stock answer for everything is always
I know,
7
but
months.
you always say 7 years, and I'm like, yeah. Watch everyone in the comment section is like, oh my God, James remembers and Ernie doesn't.
Oh, please. It's by luck that I remember.
I know we had because
I don't remember shit.
oh, I think you remember because you were in a that you don't want to be named. And was that 2014?
13 going into 14.
Oh, okay. You see, now I remember that.
All right, let's do your nose.
Oh, I'm wondering. I'm just trying to see because you're so used to working with like skinny noses, like on your channel. Not all of them. Some of them have like narrow and like angular noses. But
Some crooked.
Mine's like a little. Mine's like what they call. Forgot. May I get the terminology wrong? Bulbous. Basically, just a bigger nose. But that's what they call it in the beauty world.
That's rude.
Or some
a bulbous nose.
Bulbous nose. That's what I've seen a lot of makeup artists on.
Who's the asshole that wrote that? Like, I want to have a discussion.
Oh no, I don't mind my nose being big. Honestly, like seeing a lot of celebrities that had noses similar to mine and then getting them thinned out and then having a botched job. It looks like
They look crazy, yeah.
Like it looks like it's about to fall off. I'm like, no, I'm okay with my nose. I'm okay with my ethnic features. And I just hope that someone out there just knows that it's okay to be okay with their ethnic features.
Don't feel like you need to fix it.
Because of mainstream media.
Yeah. Right now I'm just doing some highlighting and contouring. Going back and forth with the nose and just tweaking things where I think they need to, where I see fit before we finish up.
But yeah, to the people that wanted to know, that's how we met, y'all.
Yeah, I wish the story was more fascinating, honestly. It's so simple. There was no meet cute or anything.
They probably were like, oh my God, it's Grindr, isn't it?
Baby, you'd be surprised how many relationships just happen out of chance. Let's do lips, and then we can blush, and I'll do my finishing touches, and we're done.
Oh my God, and the battery died and everything. I didn't even look at myself because I was just like,
you're being so good.
No, plus on the camera when you look down, since I've focus assist on, it's just green dots in our faces, so I can't see nothing.
Oh, so you were like for real not cheating. Everyone else cheats. Like, I always can tell they're looking at my mirrors. All right, well, here we go. Let's do blush. Everyone always to say I don't wear enough blush, and now I feel like I wear too much.
Do you have blush on right now?
Yeah.
That's not too much. You barely have some on. It's just like a.
Shut up.
Just
it's faded. It's just blended really well. Gosh.
You go like, oh, too much.
I'm under attack right now. I'm under attack. Okay, let's do lips. Do you want red lips or nude lips?
Let's do red.
Oh, okay. Let's do it.
Because look, I'm wearing the Selena shirt, and I'm like, let's do red. Let's do red.
You want the? No, now you got me thinking like I should start making up a story, like a big lie about how we met.
Oh my God.
Well, I had written into a radio station, and
Oh my God. No, that's the thing. Like, the people just want to hear a good story because I have it's probably covered up right now, but I have a big old scar here on my left eye, and people are just like, oh my God, how did you get that? I'm like, playing dodgeball in middle school. Someone just hit me with a ball. I hit an air vent. It sliced. They're like, oh my god, I thought you were gonna say you got a knife fight. I'm like, what the?
You should start saying that.
I got in a knife fight. That's why. Have you ever heard about Kill Bill?
If that was about me. Oh boy, that was my story. Alright.
Okay.
Now we're gonna do the rest off camera to finish up. Alrighty, now it's time to see what you look like. Here's your shard of glass.
Alright, here we go. Ready?
From above.
In this moment, I was probably wondering how I got here. Realized that this look was not my tea. So guess what? We redid it. Alright, we are back.
Yes.
So, that was a journey. That was a journey.
We went through such a makeup journey with you. You started off first time in drag, and now you're a seasoned professional. We're about to retire.
I know. So let's talk about what happened.
Let's do it.
So at the beginning, when I saw myself that first time in that mirror, I was like, oh no, this is not me.
Yeah, you had a full-on like identity crisis in the mirror. Like, no, this is not how Marie is supposed to look.
Oh my god. Hold on, I gotta catch better lighting. Oh my god. Obviously, I look like my grandma.
How dare you?
I mean, these eyelashes are crazy. Oh, they don't even know the name yet because all that got cut out.
Oh, right.
So yeah, all those conversations don't even exist. This is like an alternative universe, an alternate ending.
Well, you got a little sneak peek hint at what the drag name is. Why don't we tell them what the drag name is?
The drag name is, I'm gonna say it really separate because this is for the Spanish speakers out there. And if you don't know Spanish, ask a Spanish speaker, but don't ask them like at work or at school or something.
Yeah, don't do that.
All right, so my drag name is Marie Cone.
Is Veneno in the room?
Is that problematic? Am I gonna get canceled before
you retire?
Yeah,
before
I know.
you quit
Okay.
drag?
So this video was literally my first time in drag, and this is my retirement. This is my step down.
Look at that. Y'all got a whole journey, a whole ass
Mhm.
career in this little video.
So Miss Cone went from a baby queen
To an established professional.
established professional that's retiring right now. What has she accomplished? Nothing.
She was Miss Palm Springs.
Miss Palm Springs. Oh my god, that's right. We're still in Palm Springs. And did you catch that Trixie Mattel cameo at the beginning? She was just chilling here.
Making our dog making our dog fall in love with her and then cry when she leaves.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking at you, Puff.
So technically my vibe, obviously James didn't know this and saw James ahead of time, but my vibe in drag would be like more like evil, like pop punk, even though we don't have the wigs or the outfits here in this Palm Springs hotel to do that.
You're limited to the rockabilly hairs that I have.
So this is what I got. This is as close as I'm gonna get to it. Yeah, because the other look, I was like, this ain't me. I can't.
You're like, nice try, but Marie actually looks like this.
Yeah, because honestly, James has different facial features than I do. So James literally did his makeup on my face, and it was not gonna work out.
I kind of just took my drag stamp and
it did not work out. It was enough. It was a no for me, dog.
And that's fine. Everyone's entitled to their own differences in taste and everything. And the look we came up with together now looks a lot better.
Let me get a mirror. Let me see. All right, let's pretend. Okay, this is an acting challenge. Okay, ready? Oh my God, James! I love this so much.
Can we just say you have a resting bitch face?
I do. Oh man, I look.
But with a name like Marie Cone. Marie, period, Cone.
You ain't trying to get demonetized, so space it out. Space it out.
Marie Cone.
So yeah, I do. I have a rest. I mean, that's how I look. I just look mean in general. Like, the only time I look kind of happy is like when I'm on YouTube, because I'm like talking. But if I'm not talking, if you see me in the street, you're like, damn, that's a mean Mexican.
Like, you'd have to have like a painted on smile, like those other girls do, where it's like a triangle in the corner.
I should paint on a smile. But yeah, I do look really evil, which I like. And I do look very goth, which I also like, even though I don't dress like that outside. But I used to, when I was in high school, I was a little mix of like a scene kid / goth / you know, since I'm Mexican, a little cholo in there.
But you know what? You are in rockabilly style, which is what they say goths become when they get older. And the designer of this Michelin pit is a big old goth.
Oh, there you go. But honestly, drag is hard, y'all. I can't do this. Like right now, there's parts of my body that are itching that I can't touch. Like this wig, like I have a little itch in my wig, and I'm like going like this. Oh, I can't tap my head. This is all tease. And there's like a thing in the back, and I have these gigantic coconuts here. I can't reach my back to scratch my back.
How are the eyelashes?
Oh my god. So the eyelashes. Okay, yesterday was the first time in drag. They felt like heavy. They felt like umbrellas, and I was like, are they moving? Like even right now, like I'm blinking, and I don't think those eyelashes are moving.
They are.
Like, the one eye. It looks like I'm like going through something right now.
You're having a vision.
That's
That's so Raven up here.
But yeah, they do actually move, and now the second time wearing them, this is next day, they feel light. Like they don't even feel like they're there anymore.
I also trimmed them a little bit more.
Okay, good.
So yeah, they fit your eyes a little better now.
Because the other ones were heavy as hell. But no, yeah, drag is hard, y'all. I don't know how drag queens stay like this for hours. Like I can't do it.
You gotta give us the whole, well, I hope you enjoyed my career, and I think it's time for me to retire.
Mm-hmm. I really hope you guys enjoyed my career. It's been like a whole video. You guys had the ups, the downs. And I think I'm ready to retire and live a peaceful life as a almost bearded Mexican. Because I can't grow a full beard. It's just like a little trail.
A Dalmatian beard.
But yeah, this is it. I hope you like Miss Marie, period, Cone. And yep, that's her. This is probably the last time you're gonna see her, unless like next year I get the itch and like let's do this again.
Like, for exactly $10,000, you will bring Marie out of retirement. Like it's like Linda Evangelista. She doesn't get out of bed unless she gets 10 grand.
Y'all have my Venmo.
That's her booking fee.
My booking fee. Oh my god, cameo. A 1 minute video, $10,000. Well, yeah, that's it. That's the video. Oh, what was your experience, James, doing this twice since the first time your stamp didn't work out?
Well, I learned that I should listen to the people I'm like working on, especially if they have a specific style they want to achieve. It's good to take that in. And also, like, I learned that's where you don't have the same face. So I had to do different things to get to a specific result that would work for you.
I told you this nose was gonna be a challenge.
But the second time around, when I had you with me, doing it with me, I feel like it came out a lot better. Like, this is beautiful, and it's sort of like our own little, what's it called, collaboration.
Yeah, like, because obviously I had a little bit of like, I do outside of drag, like, oh my god, I say outside of drag, like I've been a season queen.
You are a season queen. You've had a whole 20-minute long career.
So like outside of drag, like in my boy mode, I do BB cream and I do contour stuff. So I have like, I know the techniques of that. I don't know how to do brows. That's why my elf look, I didn't do brows. Like there was just a crease, contour. So I know the basics. I was helping James every now and then just to shape how my face gets shaped. Because obviously he doesn't do makeup on my face all the time. So he just knows his shapes. And that's why I'm like, hey James, you gotta do this for my type of shape. And this is what we got, rest face.
Which works for Marie.
Period. Cone. So yeah, if you don't know Spanish, you could probably even Google it. But honestly, if you know Spanish, you get the name, you get the reference.
And if you're in España, it's pronounced Mari.
Oh my god.
Cones.
And oh my god, in Drag Race España, they said that word all the time.
All the time.
And I was like, for a moment, I was like, okay, so it's not problematic. But you know, there's still some people that have problems with that because they got called that all their lives. So, but I'm like, at that point, I'm like, you have to take the word back. So,
It's more reclaimed there, it seems.
So that's why my name is Marie. Cone. All right, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, deuces. So yeah, this is probably gonna be our setup, this hotel setup for like a bit.
Can I just say, I've seen some of y'all shady people in my comment section saying how great the background looks. All I had to do this whole time was some fucking curtains.
Oh my god, I know, it's just some drapes. But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed James' new series that we just started on his channel, Iconic Blondes.
Yes.
First episode is out right now, Marilyn Monroe. Second episode, there's a lot we could choose from, but stay tuned.
Y'all give me a lot of options.
Don't forget to subscribe to James' channel as well. And also, this necklace is like killing me. It's choking me. This little lizard thing.
Yeah, this is a gift from Tracy Martell to me, and
I think she's trying to send you a message.
I think it's sabotage. She wants to slit my throat with those things.
She's trying to send you a message. All right, we'll be gone for real now. Bye.
Bye.